on your radical. So this is a historic important day yesterday. Day that will live in Utah infamy. So they got it through last night. The longest debate and fight on any House bill or Senate bill since 1998. They got it through. And they bumped it up to 8.6 million. Now, stay with me. Thank you, Miss Cabrera. What a great journalist she is. She got, I think that's the best photo of the entire session by far. You know, well, Kevin watches sides, but so Carl, who is pure evil, his laptop, powered by coal. This bill is for coal. This bill is, well, it's to loot and rip off nuclear. Now, stay with me. 8.6 million they got. Little Spencer, hi, the passive-aggressive Napoleon wannabe wants us to be like France. Nuclear bullshit, total lies. This is for coal. This is for Warren Buffett for coal. This is for coal. It's like the buses up at Weber State that we spent all that money on that buses. Again, Ann Milner killed that. Ann Milner killed that. Ann Milner blackballed me. Ann Milner turned the #1 school business in the United States into under investigation by China. She's the one that outsourced your jobs to China. Ann Milner at Weber State took the #1 school. She's the one that sponsored this bill. The buses, you know, remember that was supposed to be the tram? And now it's clean buses. Clean? What are you talking about clean? Where do we get our electricity from in Utah? Coal. You got it right. Dirty, filthy coal. That's what this bill's all about. You know, I'm down there the whole time talking, and they're all coal. It's not new. And so this is historic because Trump yesterday said it again. But what Trump says and what Trumps do are completely opposite, right? So Trump said wants to get rid of all nuclear weapons. That's what he said. All of them. So finally, Tsar Putin responded. Yeah, let's open up the top. Whoa. Reagan, Gorbachev. Now, China's already come in and said, no, we're all in. China doesn't bomb people. China doesn't freaking drop bombs on people. Oh, Russia does. But nothing compared to the good old USA, now America. Now, let's back to the Utah on the dynamic. This is how pathetically stupid these legislators are. Well, this is how they talk to me. Well, Kevin, you know, you can only use solar when the sun shines. Right. Sun shines 320 days a year in Utah. You heard me right. The second most sunlight days of any state in the United States is Utah. Only second to Nevada, where basically sun's every day, but 330. You got it. You're right. Well, you can only use sun when the sun's shining. Well, the sun always fucking shines, I tell them. Well, they still believe you can't store solar. You know you can store solar now for up to 2 years. We're not having this conversation, and now you say, this is a sham from hell. Fucking nuclear. And stay with me. So they get 8.6 million. Well, that'll go right in Governor Cuffs' pocket to travel to France. And now, remember, France, fucking nuclear industry is owned by Areva. Areva is totally 100% subsidized by the French taxpayers. It is the most subsidized fucking industry in the history of mankind by taxpayers. It has bankrupt dozens, including Toshiba, Westinghouse bankrupt Toshiba, including Chicago Bridge and Iron bankrupted them. Fucking Areva, the French company who was building the SMR, who wants us to be like France. They were building the SMR in China 2 years ago. Do you know the fast breeder? That was the French nuclear industry was built. It blew up. Do you know it blew up? We know that fact, so we got it. It blew up. Wasatch. What does Wasatch mean? You talked to 99. I was talking to legislators on. You know what Wasatch means? What you do. And they says, what do you mean? What do you mean Wasatch? You know, they make up. It's French. Wasatch is French for what? To hide. That's what they do to me. You should see these cowards. Carl's a coward. These are cowards for me. I'm standing right there, and I'm very cordial. Ask anybody down there. Ask them all down there. I stand right there, and they literally they run from me. Literally run from me. I mean, you go ask anybody, and they're like, look at this. They wait till I move over there, then they And they both, hey, Carl, won't do an interview with me. They're cowards. To hide. The Wasatch means to hide. Esquez-vous par la France. When Jim Bridger came right here in 1824, did you see him do it? Don't you think that's a major event? Don't you think that's a major event? When the first European monsters, they were working for the French, the Rocky Mountain Fur Trader, the Ashley 100. Jim Bridger got here to rob all the fur, to steal everything from here. 200 years ago. They did not do, right here in Ogden, Utah, which Peter Skeen Ogden never set foot here. Oh, talk about an evil person named after her. They didn't do anything. Cancel culture. Why do you think they traded Donovan Mitchell? Go ask him. Stuart Adams, go ask Stuart. Remember, Donovan Mitchell was in the Utah State House during legislature with them speaking. They let him in to speak, talking about cancel culture. Oh, you can't have that political because the Jazz have been taken over by political entity. This is all coal. This is all coal. This is all coal to keep dirty coal. 100%. Listen, stay with me. And it doesn't matter if I get 28 views. It's not how many's watching, who's watching. This is important. California's producing 200% more solar a day than they can use. Everything's solar down there, including the fucking parking lot solar panels at fucking Diablo Canyon. The last nuclear. Why did they keep that open? TikTok lessons from Fukushima unlearned. Nevada and Utah are blocking it from going across the country in the grid. So they'll tell you straight up to your face, well, it's not fair to the coal industry. It's not fair to the nuclear. What do you mean nuclear energy? We don't use any nuclear energy in Utah. None. 0.0. We don't make any, but we're the toilet. We store all the fucking waste here. Why? Why are we the fucking toilet? You don't have the depleted uranium. Governor Cox got that through. I mean, we have so much cancer, but you don't care. They don't care. You know, one of our our female congressional fucking national leader is fucking dying of brain cancer right fucking now. She lives in that fucking neck of the woods. I mean, it's heartbreaking. They don't care. They don't care. This Warren Buffett owns Rocky Mountain Power. You do know that. Rocky Mountain Power is owned by Warren, scumbag, dirtbag Buffett. The same guy that Ann Milner sold our school business to at Weber State. Yeah, he took it over. They're under investigation for selling state secrets. Him and Bill Childs is the one that orchestrated that for his furniture. Sold all C. Willie's to it, and they hijacked our school. Ann Milner did that. She wrote this bill. Now remember, Ann Milner on this bill. This is important. The very next bill was their false equivalency to give cancer screening to first responder and hazmat teams. Who's the hazmat teams in Utah? Firefighters. Up in Cache County, what does Cache mean? Oh, that's French too? Oh, whoa, we're going to be like France. Little Napoleon wannabe says so. Utah hazmat team goes into INL. You know how many accidents have been in INL? This is the ones we know about. Experimental SMRs, at least 3. So this is all about coal. Stay with me. We've built one nuclear energy reactor in the United States in 40 years. It started out at a cost of $3.5 billion. That was the due diligence on it. That's what they sold us. It took 30 years to build it. 40, actually. 37 billion. So you got fucking 8 million. What's 8 million? They said they're going to start taking ground, eminent domain. Well, you have to pay for that ground. 8 point fucking million. What are you going to do? Buy fucking one house in Mill Creek? What are you going to do? Buy one house in fucking up on the Inside Peak? 8 million. What are you gonna? That money's gonna go right in Governor Cox's pocket, so him and his buddies can travel to France and go fucking hang out in France like he did last year on the taxpayers' dime. It won't even pay the lawyers. All the lobbyists in there being paid by Warren Buffett. Rocky Mountain Power. Rocky Mountain Power is owned by Warren Buffett. So the little SMR factory in Kimmerwan are owned by Rocky Mountain Power. That's who owns it. The Bill Gates and fucking Warren Buffett are buddies. You do know that. They're all in, they're two of the evilest dirtbags who ever walked the face of the planet. They're going to build a jackalope factory, and those people are so ignorant up there, they go for it. They believe them. So here's a tax incentive. Here's some money. He ain't building shit. I mean, he'll build some fucking big shell that'll fucking stay empty forever, you know. because there are no SMRs. They all know that. 37 billion. So back to Trumpy. So Trump says, want to cut the military budget in half. Yay. But then look at his budget. Trump's budget has the most money for military spending in the history of mankind. Even beating fucking Biden's fucking budget for military spending. He speaks with forked tongue. Well, that's all he does. He rather people call it executive order, executive order. Executive orders are worthless. They're 0.0. All of them. All executive orders are worthless because they get challenged into the courts. All Trump is doing is creating an economic boom for lawyers. Now, you know Spencer Cox broke the firemen's union. That's a big deal in this state. He broke the teachers' union. First time in, giant. You don't think they hate him? Oh, he'll get beat in the next election. You know, I don't know why Huntsman hasn't. Well, Huntsman's a coward too. He didn't make a fucking statement on this bill, did he? So they got $8.6 million through. The Shell May, they shoved down the Shell because the people thought we want May. They're trying to force this down your throat. Just remember New Skill. Remember New Skill? That started in 2011. I was down there fighting them then. Right out of your bill. Do you know New Skill at Idaho National Lab, which is actually an Oregon company, the Reyes connection? $1 billion they ripped off from Utah. $1 billion. They're going to have 24 SMR nuclear reactors in Utah by 2019. They went to every city municipality. I'm friends with the mayor here. And he's like, yeah, they took me to Slackwater, bought me lunch, tried to give you a check for $200,000. Yeah. You didn't take it? No. No, I was fucking Larry. Good for you, man. Well, they all took it. Kaysville's mayor took it. Smithfield's fucking mayor took it. Logan's mayor took it. Murray's fucking mayor took it. Morgan, Utah's mayor. Yeah, they're going to put a nuclear reactor in Morgan. Gave him $200,000 to promote this. That's a bribe. They just bribed him. You're supposed to form a consortium. That was Obama Dummer did, who did that. And went into this thing. Their original funding was Kenwood Financial. I'm the guy that exposed that was a Ponzi scheme, which makes the whole thing void. They go public on it. They have no product. They have no nothing. And they all get rich. Fucking selling stock, dumping. Now remember the school business. Now let's stay with me with Ann Milner. The number one school business in the United States was Weber State School Business. I was being postured and groomed to take that over. Clyde Cooley in 1999, the legislators gave us the MBA. We're the number one school business via the exit testing for 12 years in a row. Clyde Cooley's the number one finance professor maybe in the world, definitely in the United States. You know, I'm being postured and groomed to take that fucking program over because of my fucking Wall Street background, my derivative background, you know, local Utah. I have the last letter of recommendation that Clyde Cooley ever wrote. It's right there on the wall. The original is actually in the Stewart Library because I donated it to him. 2 weeks before we get this MBA, these international students from all over the... When I graduated, the number one class in 96, Mikado and his sister himself were in my class. That's the Japanese royal family. That's the type of people. This was a public school. Beating Wharton. Wharton would be 2 every year. Harvard 3rd, Princeton, right there. Every year, Wharton was our sister. That's the same school that Trump went to. The Ivy Penn. That's the number one was always Wharton. The same year that I graduated, 96, the highest exit scores in the history of the country, including Jiminy Graffany, in the history to this day. Elon Musk was at Wharton. We're beating them they were our sister school. There used to be a picture on the wall at Weber State. That's my credential. Of Warren Buffett with his arm around me, to Kevin Blanch, Weber State School of Business with love. Signed Warren Buffett. I didn't take it. Nobody at the school fucking took it. I was at the Berkshire Hathaway in 2000. I didn't even want to go. Kyle Madsen fucking made me go. They promised me the first MBA there. They fucking promised me health insurance. Why this whole fight's going on? Because Clyde Cooley had dropped dead out of nowhere and they were in total panic mode. Kyle Madsen come in and he says, fuck, I'm in way over my head. I'm in so far over my fucking head. Kevin, you got fuck, I don't have an MBA. Fuck, I got a Wall Street career. I got my Plassum career to fuck. No, you got to do this for us. Please. Mike Vaughn talked me into it. Fucking. Bruce Hanley talked me into it. Mistake. Kyle Madsen talked me, so I basically taught the whole fucking program, ran the whole show on a backdoor deal because they couldn't disclose that I was teaching it, but I was teaching it. The fucking derivative arbitrage class puts calls when 9/11 happened. They arrested 5 kids at Weber State, all Saudis, in my class. Kyle Madsen. Kevin, do you think that maybe you're the one that taught them how to buy puts on the airline side? Because I'm one of the first ones that identified that. I got interviewed by the fucking CIA in there on that. I very well could have. Number 1 school business in the country, and they were in my class, part of them, part of the 5 that were arrested. This is the dirt of Utah. AP, unlikely source, the influence of China routes through Utah. They brought in Lee, they brought in these guys in 1998. Number 1 school business, 100% orchestrated to gut us. This Utah state legislature, same piece of passage, the exact same people, wanted to turn Utah into the supply chain fucking hub from China. They wanted to hide it, and we're like, fuck no. Clyde Cooley'd have none of it. Hell no. Hell no. I told Lee, a little polonium, what'd you put in? He said, Dr. Chi, you think I'd go off, you ought to hear him. He says, what'd they use to get him? At 2 weeks before the NBA started, boom, something attacks his brain. I don't know. The most healthy fucking guy, 68 years old, you ever fucking seen. I mean, this guy's I just mowed him down, killed him. Still don't know what it is. It was something that attacked his fucking brain. And they're panicked. They're total panic. People from flocking all over the world to get these fucking first aid. It's the number 1 school business in the country. So I'm running the show. And Milner comes in and fucking hands it over to him and guts it. Blackballs me. Look it up. They're under investigation for selling state secrets to China. Lee, and he's still on the payroll there. And they blackball me. Of course, I get leukemia. I get cancer. So did Kyle. Fucking Kyle Madsen fucking got fucking lung cancer and dropped dead in 2005. Fuck, I called, everybody in there got cancer. They could have paid, I had $1 million worth of tape. Remember, play back the tape in 2011. I had you go all in Apple. Go on all Apple. Fucking went Tesla, and Elon Musk did not own Tesla. I fucking met those 2 guys, and I'm telling everybody, go all in. They're playing my finance videos at Berkeley. I mean, the professor called me. He says, yeah, we have planning your things. He says, the kids have a drinking contest. Every time you say fuck. I says, well, none of them's going to graduate. I'm saying, go. I remember this young guy called me. He was in that program, and he says, my grandpa's got quite a bit of money, and I talked him into selling his gold and silver. It was a hard, hard fight, and I listened to you, and I played all his videos to you, and we bought fucking Tesla. You changed our whole world and our fucking lives. Well, can you send me some money? So I bought 30,000 shares of Tesla when it IPO'd. Elon Musk had nothing to do with Tesla. 30,000 shares. This is the summer of 2011. Play back the tape, Your Honor. Play back the tape right here on YouTube. I'm going on. Kids in my class, fucking thing. What happened? That year, what's the odds? The number 1 fucking the Fukushima guy, the fucking world's foremost expert on nuclearism in the world. When Fukushima happened, I have the field, I have multiple radio shows, I'm fucking everywhere. Boom. What's the odds? Just like Dr. Cooley. I get hit with cancer. Deadly. Given 2 months to live. AML de novo. Into the bone marrow transplant right across in the capital, the LDS. I don't know how I didn't. Go talk to any of those guys. They'll tell you I'm the biggest miracle in their life. Without, I don't know how I lived. I just had my open heart. We could have paid for it. They didn't. I had to fork over my Tesla stock and my Apple stock. $1 million worth of it. Do the math. You know what that'd be worth to me today? Well over 100 million. This is right when it took off. Then Musk, he stole well, he did steal. He bought fucking Tesla because they went public. Once it's public, you can just keep buying shares. You become the major fan. He forced everybody out and took the company over. I mean, it's a fucking incredible story. So Trump says we want to get rid of nuclear. Putin responded today. Putin says, yeah, let's do it. What? Gorbachev? Z already come out and says, we're all in. Trump changed his rhetoric a little bit. He's always he said this, and just that's what it is, just rhetoric. What he says and what he does are 2 different fucking things. Look at the budget. Look at the fucking his budget. Has so much in there for fucking... And Biden, who fucking was the most pro-nuclear president in history, the advanced nuclear bill, left, right, got through. And this isn't a left-right issue. That's the problem. We get no traction with nuclearism. Trump on Joe Rogan this year. I asked Trump from here to there in Salt Lake at the rally, Trump, you going to open up the book on Fukushima and end the fucking Obama's cover-up when he was running in 2016? Yes. And then people on the right would always say, oh, Trump doesn't know the orange Jesus, their Lord and Savior. Oh, he fucking knows. He met with AB 17 times to meet with the Japanese people, including the first inauguration right off the get in Mar-a-Lago with the windows blacked out. Him and Bob crafted that evil Columbia fucking evil. And there's no doubt in my mind the Patriots are cheating the whole fucking time using MIT technology. And Fightgate, fucking Spygate, fucking Radio Gaga Gate. I know for a fact because somebody came to me in Pacific Beach right at Tourmaline, knew I'd be there, watching my videos, and talked like this. I'm on the transition. I speak Japanese. I was on the Japanese transition team. I was in there with the windows blacked out. I says, it was all about Fukushima, wasn't it? Yeah, all about it. Same with the guy who came here today. Trump never mentioned it once. Well, he doesn't know. He was president for 4 years. What happened to AB blows my mind. Now, I want you to think about this. So Trump's on bootlicker Joe Rogan. Why would Joe Rogan be promoting nuclear energy? Because Warren Buffett's paid him. The nuclear energy promotion, all this fucking pro-nuclear is to block solar. They know that solar is fucking taking out the fucking energy industry, the fucking old dirty fucking coal industry. They're over. Everybody knows it. The technology, fucking California's well, fuck all the Western states have. It was a Utah legislator went in Nevada and blocked. There are people in Nevada making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month on their house. Net meter, and it was a Utah legislator that fucking moved to Battle Mountain and fucking whatever and fucking put that thing up, and it was Utah who fucking funded blocking it. This is all for coal. This is all for coal. And I gotta say, that is one of the greatest photographs ever. She got his photograph of Carl, who put up this bill, and he talks like this, and it says right on his laptop, powered by coal. What a photo. What a photo. So Trump says on bootlegger Joe Rogan, who couldn't tell you spent fuel rod from depleted uranium from a cooling tower. Fucking uranium 230 fucking 8 to 235 center. He couldn't tell you any of that. Why would he promote? He's paid to. Well, we have this wonderful clean fucking energy. Why don't we use it? And Trump's what energy? Nuclear. And Trump cut him right off. Says no. It costs too much. We built one nuclear reactor in Georgia and it costs $37 billion. Oh, he said it. So then he goes on, well, and Rogan won't let it die. And he still goes on. He says, no, he says, the problem, everybody, when they think of nuclear energy, they automatically think of Chernobyl. You think? That's why I don't like Zelensky. I can't stand Zelensky. He's a pro-nuclear puppet, American-manufactured puppet. He's a pro-nuclear. In Ukraine, where they dealt with Chernobyl? Well, fuck, please. What are you, Madame Curie? That's what that's Anne. She's Madame Curie. Fucking Carl, Madame Curie. You know, Madame Curie was a big fucking radiation and fucking denier. You know. And you know what happened to Pierre? In France. Madame Curie was not from France. She's from Ukraine. She was a big denier. Remember? Big denier? Talk about radiation poisoning. So that's Anne now. She's the new Madame Curie. These people are sick. They're sick with greed, with ignorance. They traded in their health for somebody they've never met. Bill Gates, fucking, well, maybe they have met him. Warren Buffett's fucking wealth. The guy who stole the operating system in Utah. Well, everybody thinks of Chernobyl. Trump cuts him off. Cuts him right off. Says, no, they think of Fukushima. Whoa, he said it. He said the F word. Only president to say it. Obama said it on March 17th, 2011. The Fukushima plume is coming over us right now, the second greatest lie in human history. Scientists tell it is safe. No need to take precautions. No need to fucking do anything. He's flown out of the country that afternoon. His whole family, just to South America. The exact same time, Cheryl Mills, his aide, was circulating emails, which has been leaked out by WikiLeaks. The email, got to talk to Henry before we go to Fukushima. That's Hillary Clinton. Got to talk. The most telling email says, The plume is coming over us right now. It is radioactive. Scientists tell us radioactive. Don't go outside. If you have been outside, wash your clothes, take a shower, eat some iodine tablets. Exact. That's with malice in legal circles. That's a weapon against us. Barack Obama did that. Trump doubled, tripled down on that lie. What's the greatest lie in human history? Nuclear energy, pop, pop, a whoppy dropped. Trump says, listen, you cannot have a nuclear weapon without having nuclear energy. Which came first, the nuclear? They are one and the same. And any activists going on, we're okay with the technology. They're fucking fools. I will quote the Plowshares to me at the Megan Rice trial, the potluck the night before in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. It's a hierarchy. She's the top, none. She runs Plowshares' whole share. She's there. I said, you're probably really mad at me on the Megan Rice thesis. Why you say that, Kevin? Well, I took the whole thing. You guys have always said you're okay with the technology and everybody, you're not that. She says, no, we're not mad at you. We love you. You set us right. We were wrong on that. That's right. She says, I believe you were sent by God. Barack Obama put an 85-year-old nun in prison for a peaceful protest at Y12, the plutonium, protesting fucking all this poison in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. She, with bolt cutters, an 85-year-old, cut the fence, which is supposed to be the most secure place in the earth, and sprinkled fucking biblical scripture with blood from the original guy from the. She sat there for hours. She started to get hungry, waving her arms, or nothing. This is your most secure place in the world where all the deadly plutonium's at. Barack Obama put her in a holding cell, built the hold for 3 weeks, turned down the temperature to 50 degrees for almost 3 years and tried to kill her. This is your Lilly Ledbetter Act. This is the same guy that gave Aaron Swartz 35 years in prison for a peaceful protest, downloading the server at MIT Media Lab. Now, why would why the MIT? Aaron Swartz, educate yourself. You know, the guy, I mean, a peaceful act. Now, murderers don't get 35 years. Why would he give him 30? Heyman and Ortiz. Obama did that. Now, what's a MIT Media Lab? Oh, Snowden hands Laura the chip. She's the daughter of the Media Endowment. That's where all the PhDs are stored. You do know you have to hand them over. That's why I went rogue. My PhD is right here. For God and everybody, fucking open. Using the only source I have. Publishing houses are hijacked. Fucking universities are hijacked. It's all hijacked. I mean, they're arrested. Trump talks about the First Amendment. Well, let's see. When they're already starting to erupt on the fucking campuses. They're erupting everywhere. Free Palestine. And they're everywhere. We'll see how Trump responds. Biden shredded the First Amendment. Biden's the worst president in the history of the fucking country. Fucking horrible genocide, Joe. Butcher fucking Blinken. We saw it in real time. So this is all about coal. Trump says, let's go all the way. Let's just get rid of all nuclear. He said that yesterday. Putin has responded, say, yeah, I'm interested. Whoa. Now, will they? Budgets sure don't show that. China says we're all in. So they're going to form a 3-country coalition to get rid of nuclear. Well, France won't be in. I can guarantee you that. Pepe Le Pew. We'll bring nuclear weapons here. We already have them here in Utah, right behind my house. Look it up. Who got the contract to redo the Minuteman, the Trident? Right here at Little Mountain, Utah, I've always known they have nuclear out there. And they've lied and lied and lied. I'm the guy that dug out the FOIA document. They're cleaning up the trench where the nuclear fucking waste at Little Mountain, Utah, right where I live, is, that doesn't exist. Utah's got the Trident fucking missile contract. Do I think Trump will pull that contract? Yeah, I think that's going to be over and done. There's 3,000 engineers alone at Hillfield, new ones, working on this. 3,000. They're all going to lose their fucking jobs, I think. Now, so is Trump? Well, Trump's full of shit. We know that. You got to open the book on Fukushima? Yeah, did he? Tariffs? Nope. Tariffs? No. Executive orders are fucking zero burgers. They don't mean anything. This whole fucking dog and pony show by Elon Musk is so corrupt and fucking. Nobody voted for him. You can't just make it unchecked power. That's what we have in Utah. Fuck, with absolute power comes absolute corruption. This is all about coal. They got 8 million, 8.6 million. Little Spencer, fucking Napoleon wannabe, Pepe Le Pew wanted, he went to France. We're going to be like France and Germany's stupid. Okay, go tell that to fucking Einstein. Go tell that to fucking Leo Strauss. Go tell that to fucking Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, 1938, if the Germans want this bomb, if they want this thing, they'll have it first. I worked with the German nuclear physicists. They're the fucking smartest in the world. Angela Merkel was a nuclear physicist. They shut them all down. They're regretting. No, they're not regretting it. They moved to the right. That far. It's a coalition government over there. There's not absolute power there. He already come out and said, we're not reopening any nuclear. It's just like, we're going to reopen 3 Mile Island. No, they're not. Policy. Now, nuclear renaissance, there's 35% of all nuclear reactors in the world post 2011 have gone offline. Japan's put 14. That more lies. They just lie. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Third greatest lie, and you all went along with that. Life, liberty, and no accountability. Can't sue the New York Times. Can't sue fucking Deseret News. Can't sue fucking KSO. Pound it. I mean, talk about evil. Comes out this week. Japan says we have delayed the opening of the Big K and the Big N. That's the biggest nuclear reactors left on the Big Z in Ukraine. Now, they didn't intend to be it offline, but it's been offline for fucking almost 3 years now. You do know that. There's 7 reactors there. We've delayed the restart up of the fucking nuclear reactors in Japan till 2029. When they told you they're full of shit. This is to block solar because they know solar is taken out. And these puppets are being bought by fucking Warren Buffett and his dirty coal. Warren Buffett's fucking lobbies are in there. Rocky Mountain Power's fucking, you should see them. They're all war for him. Every fucking lobbyist versus Kevin Blanch. And I have no funding for Kevin Rich. This fight's not over. This fight just begun. This battle just turned into a full-blown out fucking war. Watch this, because people don't know in Utah. This is the longest fight and debate they had on any bill since 98. It was fucking, because people are, he said it. Carl said himself, his phone was just lighting up from every municipality in this fucking, no municipality, no fucking wants fucking nuclear shoved down their throat. And they know the solar's already taken the field. You can only use solar when the sun shines. Okay, I'm for that. The sun shines well over 300 days a year in Utah. All day, every day in the high desert. Okay, we'll let you have something else for the fucking other fucking 30 fucking 5 days. You're not having this conversation in 1971. You should hear these morons. Well, the solar, we can't. I mean, this guy from Davis County is the dumbest one of them all. Solar, not 71. You could store solar right here. My family over here. I don't own it. I don't get no revenue off. I don't get nothing. I'm the black sheep of the family. That huge barn over there that fucking has just a few solar panels, that's a business. That's a fucking home. That's a whole fucking structure. Has just a few solar panels on it. It's been that way for 15 years. Has the 4 battery packs on it. Not one single day have they ever went without energy. 100% by solar. 100% right here in the desert of Utah. This is all about coal. That, Miss Cabrera, that's one great fucking shot you got. Thank you for your work. You're as good as your old man was good, but he got schooled up. Keep your work going. She got that picture of Carl put it up, and on his laptop says, powered by coal. That's exactly what this bill is powered by. This bill has nothing to do, they'll never build a nuclear reactor. Their Lord and Savior, Orange Jesus, says, no nuclear, it costs too much. I tell him, I got 37 billion reasons you want. So you got 8 billion. He wanted 20. He actually wanted 220 million because he wanted 20 million for, they didn't appropriate any. They pulled all the money out because he wanted a 10-year program. They pulled all that out. He wanted 200 million. He ends up with fucking 8 million. What are you going to do with 8 million? Fucking real estate. We're going to take fucking land and start fucking in unincorporated areas, and we're going to, how much land are you going to be able to buy for $8 million? Maybe you get 2 acres. Fucking, the money's going to go right in Governor Cox's pocket for him to travel with his friends. You know who he reminds me? He reminds me of Gavin, exactly, in fucking California. Gavin, oh, what a fraud. Gavin says, Diablo was supposed to close. Lessons from Fukushima, and never say the F word. As Angela Merkel said, why'd you cut down These are the best nuclear physicists in the world. That's Oppenheimer's words. One word, Fukushima. Well, they're not on earthquake fucking faults in Germany. Well, Chernobyl, was that fucking an earthquake? Mayak, was that fucking earthquake? Santa Susana, Idaho National Lab, the 3 major accidents, and the nuclear fallout in the hazmat teams. The nuclear fallout every can't see it, can't smell it, can't fucking taste it. Okay. Kind of like COVID was. Pacific Ocean dies, so this is a big deal. Trump says, let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Come on, Trump. All you got to do is say one word. All Trump's got to do. He wants to be the transformational president. The most pork in the fucking United States budget, Musk. You know where it's at. The most pork is nuclear. How many reactors? Uranium renaissance? How's the uranium renaissance when 35% of all nuclear reactors have gone offline since 20? How many have gone on? One. Both. Even France is shutting them down. Even look at their own bill, says we got to pivot away. Because the water's getting too hot. Fucking, they got to keep them cool and the rivers are boiling. 20 off in Germany. 54 off in Japan. 7 off in Ukraine, at least. Everybody's about China. Oh, we're building 1 fast breeder a month. Going to go on fucking line. Starting 2010. 150 when one went on and it blew up and it was France. Fucking. But we want to be like France. It was the and they reported it and they hid that. I didn't. Well. You all act like you don't know. This is all about coal. So Trump says it again. Let's get rid of fucking all nuclear weapons. Okay, China, Russia, United States does that. France ain't going to fucking do it. They have them. Oh, fuck yeah, they have them. Pakistan has them. India has them. Oh, but we're worried about Iran. How about fucking in the Pariah state, in the Middle East of Eden, which has nothing to do with religion, 0 to do with religion. The people that fight back the hardest on what's going on there, protect Gazans, are all of that faith that they're using as a weapon. This is a big deal. This is all about coal. This fight hasn't fucking ended. You know, or Kevin reached into the bag. I represent everybody and their family members who've died of fucking nuclear fallout. Fucking, we're all down here can deny that. You fucking getting ignorant. All the nuclear reactors are shutting down all over, including China. China says, fuck, we're done. China's so done with nuclear energy. China's the fucking world foremost fucking on renewables. Solar. They don't have a desert. They have fucking wind towers that they've been in Germany. I've been over there many times. The wind towers don't even have blades on. Spin in a circle. I mean, they don't have a desert. They look at us and say, what's the matter with you? It's a no-brainer in fucking. Look at that desert you have. Yeah. This is all about to block solar. Solar's completely. The fucking solar from Utah could be in Times Square at the fucking speed of light. If you allowed it's all about, it's rooftop. That's what we should have. Allowing people to sell back into the grid. Free market? I thought Utah was all free market. I thought they weren't about debt. I thought they were fucking balance sheet fucking bad. The most subsidized industry in the history of mankind, Utah, is nuclear. Speaking with forked tongue again, that's what they do. Net metering, fucking selling to the grid, we have a grid. It's over. You don't even need to have fucking solar anywhere in the eastern United States. If you had net meter in the western United States, in Arizona, and Nevada, fuck California, fucking Utah, it's over. It's over. The entire fucking dirty fucking fossil fuel industry is over. It's over like that. Oh, you can't store it? Fucking, yes, you can store it. 1, 2. Well, only when the sun shines. The sun shines in Nevada 320 to 30 days a year. The sun in Utah 310 to 330 days a year. Every day, all day. If you allow net metering, these people in Utah have one fucking thing on their mind. That's all. They're Freudian fucking sheep. Money, money, money. They'd have fucking solar panels on their Razor, on their RV, on their wife's car, on their fucking big jacked up pickup. Honey, let's have our 5th kid. You get out there and put a solar panel on your back and walk around and plug that in. Johnny? It's a no-brainer. This is 100% to block solar. And fucking these idiots who tell me, and you should hear them all. Oh, well, solar, yes, they can. You're full of shit. We're not having this conversation in 1971. Well, solar only works when the sun shines. Wind only works when the wind blows. The sun always shines here. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me, Kevin Blanch. I slept in the fucking dead pines where the sun's from Fukushima, Japan. Oh, they always shine. You ignore the heat dome over the western United States. You hold the fucking dead tide pools at your feet. The whale starvation event. Pacific Ocean dies. Warren Buffett fucking stock market makes all-time highs. Fucking pitiful. Pitiful. For you, I call it, you know what I call it. I call it the white horse fucking prophecy. The white Trojan horse prophecy. This is all, it's a Trojan horse. But they only got 8.6 million, but they got it. Just so that'll go right in little Napoleon wannabe's pocket. Worst governor way. Pleading uranium's going to start here right behind my house at fucking Energy Solutions on May 7th. Done deal. Every single governor, Democrat, Republican, man, woman, has blocked it for fucking many, many, many decades. Not little Spencer. This will cost Spencer his political career. This will cost it because Utah, when they find out, they're going to be so fucking outraged. When your kid has asthma, when you can't fucking breathe, when you're fucking, you know, because John Coltrane Curtis, he's original from Vermont, he told me right to my face, we got to let the free market settle on coal, but we need more nuclear. What? The unholy alliance, which call the nuclear free market. Nuclear is the most anti-free market fucking thing in the history of mankind. Pop, oppie, drop, they never. And these are the same people that were still all gung-ho about outsourcing your jobs to China. What are they going to do when they're Lord and Savior? I mean, come on, Trump. Stand up to freaking little Napoleon. Stand up to him, Trump. Pull the plug on fucking this nuclear pork. All you got to do is say what you said on Joe Rogan. No, Fukushima. Just say it, Trump. Say it. You already said it on Joe Rogan. The fucking cat's out of the bag. You all say it, Trump. You know, you already said you're going to get rid of nuclear weapons. You know, it's Gorbachev, Reagan there on one thesis. Say it, Trump. You got to have fucking nuclear energy to have nuclear weapons. Just say it, Trump. Just say, no, Fukushima, we're done with nuclear energy. Come on, Musk. Come on, Musk. Well, fuck. You say you're going to get all the pork out of government? Fuck, the biggest pork is nuclear. And Utah has no money for nothing. Zero. Not for teachers, not for firefighters, not for fucking anything. But they have money for fucking Spencer Cox said, we're going to be French. Escape-vous, the Wasatch. French, to hide. Oh, they're hiding. They fuck. You should see them. They physically, like little children, run from me. And I'm very cordial with them. But they know I have that fucking camera. And they know I'll put it right in their face. Go ahead. Go along with this. Well, all they're doing is throwing karma on themselves. You know, it's purely cancer karma. So, it's fucking fools. Fools. Thank you, Miss Cabrera. That's a fucking historic photo. Powered by coal. So, this really has nothing to do with nuclear. They'll never build a nuclear reactor right here. They've been fucking scamming that for fucking decades. $1 billion come right out of our fucking bill. Sham the fuck out of us. NuScale. The old CEO of NuScale come out and says, why would we keep beating a dead horse? We got off it in Utah. We ripped $1 billion off it. Ha ha, bye, fuck you. I want your other sister. So it just shows you the mindset of Utah, left and right, because these are Republican fucking mayors. And I photobombed. They were all there. I went up there at 8 o'clock in the morning, right behind Governor Cox, and I held with my nuclear equals cancer, and every single county commissioner looked at me. He said his phone was lighting up. They're all pissed. They're all pissed. You're not shoving this down. Every single municipality, and a lot of them are fucking GOPers. And I don't get it because you're Lord and Savior on the GOP. Trump, he's fastly becoming an anti-nuclear. Come on, Orange Jesus. Who spelled fought witness? The white horse prophecy? The white Trojan horse prophecy. So this is a big deal. Say it, Trump. Say it. Let's go all the way. 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 Putin responded for the first time in his, he's not a, I mean, he's been in power since what, 1998. Actually, and I said, let's go all the way. He responded. Let's talk. Gorbachev and Reagan. Say it, Trump. You want to be the transformation president? You got to say one fucking thing and you change the entire world. The Democrats are, because they're so fucking caught in the fucking woke cycle. Well, I think they do that on purpose. They're being handed fucking the working class again on the silver platter, and they're too busy in fucking woke Psychoville. Well, that's what their intention is. The Democrats have turned into the party of Bush and Cheney, the warmonger pigs. Biden, Obama did that. Fucking, what's the greatest lie in human history? Nuclear energy. What's the second greatest lie? Obama. The pluma's coming over saying, got to talk to Henry before we go to Fukushima. Got to talk. Why is Hillary got to talk to him? Because Henry's the president of the United States. Until Bibi come, and Bibi's the president of the United States. That's obvious. What's the third greatest land? Saddam Hussein, that they full well knew. And no accountability, 22 a day. Huh. You're all going to get your turn. Of course, despite that I was ever born to set this right, I have some nuclear rue for you, and I have some for me. What is nuclear rue? That's called cancer. I was given too much to live. I had so much heavy chemo in my body. But you must wear yours with a difference. The country and version western of Hamlet, Kevin Blanch, son of Cassandra. Don't listen to me. Remember, I was given 2 months to live. I'm a 1% survivor. How am I alive? Fight back against the fuckers that gave it to me. You're all going to get your turn now. Everyone's going to get their turn. You think you're above this, the great equalizer. Nuclear fallout caused cancer. Nuclear energy is cancer.